Do you still remember the time when you begged your parents to go out and buy you that video game or that gaming console? Doesn't all take us back to our childhoods. But now that we're a bit older, I bet that, well, a lot of you guys probably still playing video games. But what if you could make money playing video games? Well, in the previous cryptocurrency market cycle, it made life-changing money for a lot of people, literally just playing video games. And it will still make a lot of money in the current cycle, both investing in the token and playing the games. And if you do your homework correctly, so stay with me for the next few minutes as we explore how to take advantage of these crypto gaming opportunities, then that may be something you can do as well. There are big opportunities out there for profits in the crypto gaming sector. So let's just maybe backtrack a little bit. Of course, in 1958, the game Tennis for Two was actually introduced and has since been accepted as the first ever real video game. In 1972, the Magnovix Odyssey was actually released and is considered to be the first ever real gaming console. It featured table tennis type games. It was followed later by Atari in 1977, the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, in 1985. Sony then entered the gaming console war in 1994 with the PlayStation. Man, we're taking me back to my childhood. Microsoft Xbox came in 2001. Games also evolved with the mass adoption, of course, of the internet and particularly of mobile phone technology. Now, some of you still might remember the big old days of playing Snake back on your Nokia 6610. The rise of app stores also led to the development of the freemium games, things like Angry Birds. Those free-to-play mobile strategy games as well came out. Clash of Clans, stuff like this also became quite popular when it launched back in 2012. We also saw the craze that surrounded Pokemon Go mobile games, right? And how can we forget the popular shooting game Fortnite, which became like a global phenomenon? And that brings us to the crypto world, the evolution of games, the next step. CryptoKitties launched in 2017, making it the first blockchain game. And yeah, it was super lame, to be honest, but this started something new. The new gaming genre was opened. And the floodgates really started opening in 2021 and 2022. The blockchain gaming market was estimated to be $128 billion potential, according to Fortune Business Insights. It's projected to grow to $614 billion between 2023 and 2030. This gives us a compound annual growth rate of crypto gaming of 21.8%. Crypto has already disrupted the gaming landscape with the introduction of play to earn. And later on, different play to earn models started coming out as well, which are deviations from the usual pay to play or free to play model, where you get paid for playing the game. In the last bull cycle, we saw the rise of and fall of actually play to earn games like Axie Infinity. The AXS token reached more than $160 in November of 2021. And then the amazing thing was it started below $1 in the same year. It was 160x in less than a year because the game took off. Playing Axie Infinity was actually so lucrative that Aaron Ramos, a 22-year-old player from the Philippines, was able to buy not one, but two houses from playing the game, man. What is that? Unfortunately, the bear market has not been super kind to Axie Infinity, and it wasn't the most crazy, addictive, cool game, to be honest. The price hasn't recovered that much, even though a lot of gaming projects are starting to pump because the games that are coming out now are so much better than Axie Infinity. However, there are those newer gaming tokens that could potentially give us those same kind of returns that Axie Infinity had. And with 3.3 billion people playing video games globally right now on their phones and everywhere else, it feels like crypto gaming has a lot of room to grow, considering the user base right now is just a tiny fraction of the total number of gamers in the world. And all it will take is one game to go big, and it'll pull all the gaming coins up right along with it. Now, before we dive into some of those games, please note no one's paid to be featured in this video. The information obviously provided to you for free, for educational purposes, not a recommendation for you to go out and to buy or sell or hold any of the coins that we are going to be discussing in this video. I do own the coins being discussed here. And for full portfolio disclosures, you can see all my current holdings, all my venture investments. See the link in the description or the pinned comment over on X. Now, let's get into it. Launched in October 2023 from the rebranding of Merit Circle, which had been around for years before, Beam is an open source blockchain designed for gaming and is operating as a subnet on the Avalanche network. It aims to help developers and to enhance the gaming experience. Yeah, I know what you'll say. I've heard that one before. However, this project is offering a software development kit, or SDK, which makes game development a breeze and makes for easy deployment on top of their subnet. What else is special about this? Well, of course, as mentioned, the people behind it are from Merit Circle. That is the company behind Beam right now. They are composed of gamers who are working for gamers, the gaming incubation company, essentially. This is significant because if you want to make a good game, then the best people to ask are probably people who play games themselves and are connected in with that world. So good riddance to blockchain games that look like it was created in some kind of, 8-bit 1990s bullshit. Also, they have made it easier for crypto newbies to love their games too. We know that connecting wallets, safeguarding your recovery phrases, approving contracts, it's a pain in the butt, man. It also takes away from the experience. However, the Beam Companion app makes that a thing of the past. Now, for tokenomics, Beam has a maximum supply of a very big number. Let me read this here: 62,459,823,469. And currently has a market cap of $1.7 billion. Now, will this give you 100x? Probably not, at least not anytime soon. But if you think about it, gaming is in a lot of ways pretty similar to meme coins. They're fun and you can relate to them. The thesis is simple: I like game, therefore I buy token. Now, just imagine if it could have the same market cap as like Doge or Shiba Inu. Well, that could still be a 10, 15x for Beam from here. You know what? If we get enough likes, maybe we'll even do a deep dive video on Beam for you in the future. Anyway, now for a quick word from today's sponsor, which is Wilder World. This is also a crypto game, in fact, a groundbreaking game and simulation project dubbed the Grand Theft Auto of Web3. It's a beautiful, cool cyberpunk game, a multiplayer metaverse pushing the boundaries of photorealism, AI, and blockchain. They started back in 2021 and have persevered through the bear market, building non-stop, and they're set to launch their first game, boasting an exceptional team with experience from iconic titles like GTA, The Matrix, Blade Runner, and you can really see that in the game with the influences of the cyberpunk sort of dystopian coolness. They also just had a wildly bullish announcement, super big news for them. The game will be integrated with Samsung TVs, which is just crazy news. So congratulations to them for that news. Go and follow them on X to stay up to date with insights and news about the upcoming game release and to keep up to date with their big partner updates like this one with Samsung. That's crazy. There's a link in the bio. Go check it out and follow them over on X. Now, moving on, the blockchain games that we saw released last cycle were, shall we say, visually unappealing. They weren't like great games. Most hardcore gamers wouldn't have touched those things with a 10-foot pole if it were not for the play to earn models, to earn tokens and NFTs to cash out. But this cycle will be a real treat for those looking for actual good games, because the good games are starting to be released now. One of those is Illuvium. Now, in a nutshell, this is an NFT role-playing game and an auto battler rolled into one. Very cool stuff. If you're more interested in tokenomics instead of playing, then the Illuvium token has a low circulating supply of about 6.3 million tokens and a market cap of, at the time of recording, just around $800 million. Now, Axie Infinity reached a market cap of $10 billion in the last cycle, and I fully expect that gaming is going to go even bigger this cycle than it did last cycle. Now, if Illuvium gets even near this number, then we are looking at a 10x, which would be great. Illuvium was built on top of Ethereum. However, it has also partnered up with Immutable X to help drive those gas fees down while still leveraging Ethereum's security infrastructure. This makes the gaming ecosystem much, much more accessible, which then can translate into more users and could pump the ILV tokens price as a gaming cycle heats up. Next, the Battle Royale format. This is one of the most popular gaming genres. There's something almost cathartic in being able to go and, just whoop some ass in fantasy world, right? This genre's market size reached more than 10.6 billion in 2023, and it's expected to grow to 23.4 billion in 2031. Crypto valuation is probably going to be even crazier. This is why Off the Grid, a game from Gunzilla, should be on your radar. The game uses Unreal 5 engines, which give players very high quality, beautiful graphics. The game also leverages the popularity of gaming streamers like Dr. Disrespect and Lex and Imperial Hal to create buzz around the game. These guys are huge gaming streamers. This could potentially invite millions of fans to come and try out the game. It's also the creative director is Neil Blomkamp of District 9 fame. Now, those who like to try it out can use their PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. This multi-platform approach will increase the game's popularity. I know some of you might be more interested in the token, though, of course. What is going to make us the money, Lark? Well, unfortunately, it hasn't been released yet. But when it does come out, it'll be used for in-game purchases for stuff like character customization and items and stuff. I have a feeling this is going to be a huge game. I'm invested in it. I'm running nodes for it. I'm very excited about it. So keep an eye on it. For the Solana fans out there, this is for you. MixMob claims to be the first card strategy racing game on Solana. Players collect decks of cards that can be used to power up or to enhance their vehicles, which then compete on futuristic cool racetracks. Its token MXM was launched in February and currently has a 1 billion coin total token supply. Now, what is more interesting is the current pretty gosh darn low market cap of this coin. So to get bigger returns out of this isn't crazy to think if the game can take off. And bull market craziness, hey, it's coming, right? $1 billion market cap, if that were to happen, that's wild. If it does, it'll be huge returns. Now, to get there, of course, it has to have some big investors backing it up, which it does. Solana Ventures, Merit Circle, Arthur Hayes, among others. Now, if you're looking for a Solana gaming token, then maybe this is something that's going to fit the bill for you. Gaming tokens, to an extent, they're a bit like meme coins. You don't really have to overthink it. You can just buy them for fun and entertainment. And I think a lot of people coming to the market will buy them because they like the game. No need to mid-curve this one. All gaming coins currently combined have a $26 billion market cap, which is less than half of what meme coins have. That's crazy. And a lot of that's the bigger stuff like Beam. If you look at individual games, huge potential. Maybe things like Immutable X, again, big potential. Only coin bigger than Dog with Hat right now actually is Immutable X. That's just crazy. And Immutable X at the time of recording is only winning by a small margin. So that gives us a perspective of how young and early in the gaming cycle we are. Now, you can either enjoy playing these games and earn the tokens, of course, or you can run out and buy them and speculate that the games will become popular and the price will go up. But anyway, there's different ways to do it. And I think crypto gaming is going to be a massive trend in this cycle, although it hasn't taken off yet, which means you could still be early. Thanks for watching.